All right, so we have to, again, plug in these numbers, figure out if they're solutions or not. So I'm going to plug in -5 in for x here. That's going to give me +10. Plug 0 in for y. That's going to be +0. Does that equal 10? Yes, it does. So this would be yes here. Now I'm going to plug in 0 for x. That's going to give me 0. Plug in -5 for y. That's going to give me -25, not going to equal 10. So that's not going to work. Plug in 0 for x here. That's 0. Plug in 2 for y. 5 times 2 is 10. That does give me 10. So that's going to be a solution. So we're going to have yes there. And then plug in 1 for x. We get 1 times -2 is -2. Plug in 6 for y. That's going to be 30. That's too big. That's not going to give me 10, so that's not going to work there. So 2 of these work for the first equation. Let's check this. By the way, this right here, this equation is a linear function. This equation is an exponential function because x is the exponent. So I'm going to plug in -5 for x. 3 to the -5 power. So I'm going to come out here and rewrite this. That's basically going to be 2 to the 2 times 1/3 to the 5th power. And if you type 1/3 to the 5th power, even if you type 3 to the -5 power, in your calculator, you're going to get a really small number. And you multiply that by 2, it's not going to give you 0, but it's going to be really small, but it won't quite be 0. And that's what we need for y. We need y to be 0. So that's not going to work for the first one. All right, now let's try second order pair. If I plug in 0 for x, 3 to the 0 power is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. We need y to be -5. It's not. So not going to work there. Let's try the third order pair. Plug in 0 for x. 3 to the 0 power is 1. 1 times 2 in front is 2. This does work here. All right, last one. Plug in 1 for x. 3 to the first power is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. It works there because you see y is 6. So that's going to work. And then they're going to finish filling out the column that says neither. That would be 0, 5. That doesn't work for any of them. So those would be your answers.